Mr. Hollywood with the very funny, it's Howie Miller. Howie, how we doing?
I'm doing great. Actually, people sometimes know me as Hot Action Hollywood Howie Miller, so I'm on the right show. So
you are on the right show.
Yeah.
What do they call you?
Hot Action Hollywood Howie Miller, among other things. But that kind of goes with all the H's and everything. So.
And you smell really good. I know people can't smell you, but what do you?
I smell like 1989. I'm wearing Drakkar. The hairstyle, the black outfit, and the Drakkar haven't changed since I first got them. So
okay, it works for you, I think.
It works great.
I love it. All right, well, we're in town. It's the Cracking Up the Capital Festival here in Ottawa. Where are you from? Where did you come in from? You flew in?
I flew in from Edmonton, Alberta. Mm-hmm. I had nothing to do with the flight. The flight was good as far as a passenger is concerned. I never know how to answer that question. How was the flight? Well, I was cut off, and but yeah, it was good.
Glad you landed safely.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about some stuff because I'm always fascinated with you comedians. Just some fun questions here. Has anyone ever been thrown out of one of your shows? Give me an unruly.
Not because of my show. There was a bachelorette party at one of the comedy clubs, and one patron left before I had finished. And when I got off stage, where did this group of like 20 people go? Oh, we had to get the one woman out of there. And I was like, well, the staff did a great job. There was no hullabaloo or anything. I thought there would be, because when somebody's getting thrown out. Yeah. But it was actually because she had excavated things where she was sitting, and they just did, and everyone agreed that it was communicable that she leave the premises with the rest of the people. So I heard nothing about it till afterwards, and they were just standing around trying to figure out who's going to clean up the mess. Yeah. So yeah.
It's a problem we have on the show as well. How would you do in jail, do you think, if you ever went to prison?
Do
you think you'd do good in jail?
I think I'd hold my own, I think.
You'd hold your own?
Well, as long as I'd have to. Happily married man. But I think I'd be all right. I'm much bigger on television.
Okay.
So I get that a lot. People say I'm huge, and I say, well, the camera adds 10 pounds, and then they say, how many cameras are they using? I'm large. I'm not tall, but I should, given my weight, I should actually. I think it's like 8'4". Then I'd be like a roundabout average, the size. Yeah.
I think you do pretty good in jail. You can sell jokes for cigarettes and pudding.
Exactly, just jokes.
Do you do impressions by chance? Anything?
I've been known to do some impressions.
I just really enjoy impressions. Can you give us something, anything?
I was actually in Los Angeles just last year, and it was sad that all the Planet Hollywoods were closing, and it kind of sucks. But when you go there, they're not there.
Yeah.
Like the three owners, Stallone and Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis, they're never there. They don't hang out there. And I always thought it'd be cool if like Schwarzenegger was there, like picking up women, because he's quite the ladies' man now that he's even single, like even more now. And he was obviously in the past, even when he was married. And I always thought what it would be like if he was hitting on you. So he'd approach you, he'd be like, hey, you look great, fantastic body, do you work out maybe? Come back to my place, we work out together, maybe get a sweat going, get a good pump going, something like that, or this, that, and the other thing. But actually, he's probably had a few, so what you'd be hearing would be, get down, something like that, I don't know.
That's exactly what you would be hearing.
Probably.
If Schwarzenegger hit on you. I liked it. Okay, I'm going to ask you to rank these groupies. This is your last question. No pressure. Okay, so rank the groupies. We've got musicians. Okay. Athletes.
Okay.
And comedians. Where are you going to place those groupies?
I need the scales. Like, do you want like the best groupies or the worst?
Yes.
Groupies?
Oh, sorry. So we rank them.
Rank these groupies randomly. Okay. This is NASA. All right. It's a test. One of these kind of tests.
So yes, give us the best to the least. So who's got the best groupies and who's got the worst?
Athletes probably have the best groupies.
More than rock stars.
Oh, because they don't have any talent. You don't have to have talent. You just have to be really good at something, and more often than not, they're going to be in really good shape. Yeah. So that's stamina, ladies. All right. And then probably musicians was like some rock stars.
Rock star musicians. Yeah.
That's probably them.
Over the comedians.
Oh wait, if there was like 10 other categories, we'd be way down there, like shoe salesmen, like female shoe salesmen, because at least they get some leg action, and then maybe a sandwich artist of sorts. But comedians are going to be way down, maybe above pet groomer, maybe, depending on what kind of dogs they do. But comedians are way in the bottom hemisphere.
What kind of Sasquatches are coming up to you guys after the shows?
That's exactly it. Northern BC.
Do you have a catchphrase, by the way?
No, I don't. There's nothing I say that hopefully people will remember or use against me.
Yeah.
So, in a court of law.
If you had to come up with a catchphrase, what would it be? To put you on the spot.
Please sit down. Thanks for the standing ovation. It's not needed.
Say that every show. All right, and finally, let's plug some stuff, because we always like to promote some things. Where can people go to check out what you're up to next?
www, the World Wide Web, or not at, you're so used to saying at now when you're dealing with the interweb. So it's HowieMiller.com.
Yes.
You can find me there. I'm on Facebook. Happy birthday. Twitter. I don't know when they were hatched. Instagram. LinkedIn, whatever.
You're on it all.
I'm on it all, except the ones with like the X's in it. And then you can find out what my son's doing, which is probably more important to the younger female audience. TysonHouseman.com. He's in one of the he's in all of the Twilight movies. He's one of the werewolf things. Whatever. I don't know.
I auditioned for that, and they said I wasn't hairless enough.
Yeah, hairless enough. You have to be really hairless and Native American, apparently. So.
Go figure. All right, well, Howie, very nice meeting you. I'm Mr. Hollywood, and I'm famous because I want to be. It's my catchphrase.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.